We're here live, bringing you flag-to-flag coverage of the Schools Out 614 from Moon Speedway. A very mild day here in the Pittsburgh area, only 80 degrees Fahrenheit, but a very important day for Chad Limburner as he tries to take the points lead from Bill Steinbach for the first time in the 2011 season. Chad Limburner made a surprising rookie mistake in the heat race. Taking the white flag, he thought the race was over, stopped in turn one, causing a chain reaction. Bill Steinbach also stopped. Chad Limburner did win the heat race, though. Get ready for some rough and ready racing. Three, two, one, go.
The flagman drops the green flag, and Chad Limburner rocketing down the back straightaway, pulling away from Steinbach.
Wow, and we're on the edge of our seats already. Caution already on lap 1 as Steinbach T-bones him. He just got into that rut there in turn 3, that expansion joint. There might be something the track maintenance team will have to address before we have the next race here. And now they're weaving as they go down the backstretch again. Limburner falling a bit behind. He's just bouncing around on this lap, all over the walls, everywhere.
Man, Limburner really trying to stay in that draft behind Bill Steinbach's car, but his car is really bouncing around all over this track. Maybe he has no grip. He hits the turn 4 cone, and we have a caution here on lap 4. Bill Steinbach coming around. Limburner chooses the inside lane, and green flag once again. Chad Limburner on the inside gets the early advantage, but he hits the cone in turn number 1, goes high. Bill Steinbach takes advantage of that mistake, and we have another caution here on lap 5. Limburner wrecks in turn 3.
Steinbach is really capitalizing on Limburner's mistakes here early, as Limburner is just bouncing all over this track. I don't know what's going on with him. He has the lead here, and Steinbach drafts. We have a lead change, number 1, as they make contact with the outside wall there in turn 4 going onto the front stretch.
Rounding turn number 4, Bill Steinbach still your early leader, but Chad Limburner right on him. Little paint trading going into turn 3. Limburner wrecks rounding turn number 4, and we have a caution here on lap number 8.
He just bounced off Steinbach there. That had nothing to do with the track, just some hard racing there by Steinbach and Limburner both. And we're waiting for the restart here. There it is. Limburner just rockets ahead there. He had a large head of speed. Wow, we have a flip. Oh my gosh, right in turn 3 in that rut.
Side over side. Look at this. Chad Limburner, your leader, coming into turn 3, hits that rut in the speedway, and the car just rolls one time, lands on its roof.
Okay, now we're going to go to some audio by the track maintenance team. We'll have to see what they're saying about this wreck.
The number 8 car is on its roof and turn number 3. You guys got to get on out there. We might have a possible battery puncture.
Bill Steinbach coming around. Limburner on the inside. They're door-to-door going down the front straightaway on lap number 10. Bill Steinbach trying to force Limburner down to possibly have a penalty.
Wow, I'm very surprised we didn't hear any colorful language coming from the track maintenance team there.
And Limburner pulling away from Bill Steinbach. Bill Steinbach is really running the inside of that track. Limburner's running a higher line, and it is working for him. But no, Bill Steinbach comes out of turn 4 a little bit higher that time, makes some hard contact with Limburner, and Limburner drives head-on into that concrete wall.
Limburner is really working the outside to his advantage here, and it's paying off, surprisingly, for him. Usually we see Steinbach run the outside like we are on this lap. Wow! Limburner just loses grip, slides down. Look at this.
They go into turn 3. Limburner lost his rear grip. Bill Steinbach just coming into the corner like he was, and he hits Limburner in the right rear. Green flag is out. Limburner with the jump on that restart. He looked like John Force in an NHRA race on that restart.
Yes, he did. We have lap 15 here as they go down the backstretch again. Looks like Limburner is choosing the inside lane more frequently here, close to midway through the race. Steinbach's catching up slowly, and they're both cutting the corners very tight, which is paying off for both of them. Wow, this is quite a streak here without a caution, surprisingly.
Yeah, this might break the record of 10 laps. And the inside groove is working well, and Bill Steinbach used it to his advantage. He got behind Chad Limburner. Limburner looks like he got some help. He spun around off the front bumper of Bill Steinbach. Track maintenance teams on the speedway repairing some cones in turn number 3.
That was about 5 or 6 laps without a caution there. We'll have to see if they can break that record of 10 laps. Not very much. Okay, we have a green flag here again. Limburner has the lead.
Down the front straightaway, lap 20 here. 15 laps to go, and Limburner's loving that news because he's starting to pull away from Bill Steinbach. Bill Steinbach less than inches away from that front stretch wall, and that did not work to his advantage. Chad Limburner really pulling away from Bill Steinbach here as he goes down into turn number 1. Steinbach looks to be a little bit off the pace. Don't know what's going on there.
Yes, he does. He looked really good early as they kept having lead changes in the early parts of this race, but now he seems to be falling behind as he hits the cone and just goes out of sight. We have a caution here on lap 24.
Limburner's choosing the inside lane. Bill Steinbach coming around. He'll be forced to take the outside lane, which has not worked to his advantage all day. He almost made it work to his advantage there, and yes, he actually does. He does a crossover in turn number 2, but he cannot complete the pass. Limburner regains the lead coming out of turn 4.
Okay, that was a 7-lap streak there without cautions, that previous streak there. Cautions are few and far between today, and it looks pretty good after they got out of that big... Oh, wait, we lost the video feed here. We'll see if we can get it back. Some serious issues going on in the booth.
We're sorry about that little mistake on our part.
Due to technical difficulties, Three Rivers RC will be restarting this race from lap 27. 3, 2, 1, go.
Lap 27 underway. We apologize for that mistake on our part. The booth will have to address that little issue. We have another caution here on lap 27. Bill Steinbach coming around. He tries to do all he can, and he just dumps Limburner on the front stretch there.
I don't know what happened there. We just lost the video feed up here in the booth. We'll have to get that addressed for the next race, see if we can fix any wiring or any sort of thing like that.
Bill Steinbach choosing the inside lane, and Limburner comes around, and Bill Steinbach with the jump. Limburner looks to the inside. He passes Bill Steinbach coming out of turn 2.
That was a very sloppy restart as Limburner had to brake in turn 4, but that was a very sloppy restart on the previous, I guess it was 3 laps ago now. Steinbach goes out of sight, and we have a yellow flag here on lap 29. He catches it, but still yellow flag already called.
He comes around, the restart already underway. Chad Limburner pulling away here on lap 30, but Bill Steinbach's not going to let him pull away. He is all over him. He passes him on the inside. They both hit the turn 4 part of the wall. Coming down the back straightaway, Limburner starting to regain his advantage over Steinbach. Steinbach using the draft here late in this race.
They both hit the turn 4 cone, and then they both hit the turn 2 wall going around there. That was very interesting. Sloppy lap by both of the drivers. Limburner really adding to his advantage here. The white flag is waving, and Limburner has an advantage here as Steinbach messes up in turn 2, and Limburner will finish this race in first, and he will take the points lead over Bill Steinbach. He's won 2 in a row. So far, he has the first significant lead of the season and the first significant lead of his career.
And he's also the first driver to win back-to-back races in the 2011 season. We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast, and we hope to see you here all season long as this points battle comes down to a duel as the summer rolls on.